Welcome to Adventures on the Long Run. We're Joel and Christy, and today we're at EPCOT.
Yes.
Boom. And we're going to be doing a couple things today. Number one is we're going to see what we can do in the first couple hours after park open. Now, we didn't get here right at rope drop. We were like 5 minutes after park opening to get here, but we're going to see what we can do. Yeah, we did try, but we're going to see what we can do in the first 2 hours after we got here, after park open, and see what all we can get done, all the attractions we can do. We're going to try to give you some tips on how to navigate those first 2 hours, and maybe which rides you want to try to hit first. So we're going to do that. Then after that, we're going to go back to the Food and Wine Festival, back to the food booths back in World Showcase, and see if we can eat some things we haven't eaten yet at Food and Wine this year, and kind of report on those. There's some new booths opened. I don't know if we're going to hit those, but we'll see. We'll see what they got new.
Yeah.
All right, let's go do it. All right, so our first stop when we rope dropped, we didn't actually get here at rope drop. We were about 5 minutes after. Yeah, we were about 5 minutes after rope drop. But our first stop is always, we try to do the heavy hitters first in EPCOT, and that's Frozen Ever After and Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, because those get the longest wait throughout the day. Everything else, maybe Soaring will get 30 to 45, sometimes an hour wait. That's not usually till the middle of the day. And we're trying to see how much we can do in the first couple hours after park opening. And so we're going to head back to Frozen Ever After. It's still showing a 25-minute wait right now, which if it's 25 minutes, it's probably more like 15 at this point. So we'll see what happens when we get back there, because a lot of these people that are in front of us may be going that way too. We've also got our Guardians queue, but it doesn't take place until I was 20 minutes late getting my Guardians queue this morning. So 20 minutes after 7 o'clock getting it done. So we got group number 109.
That's going to be a while.
Yeah, group number 109. It's estimated right now 6.5 hours. So probably, that's what, 3:30 probably before we get the Guardians queue. We'll see. That time may adjust as they run people through, but we'll keep you updated on that as well. But right now we're headed back to Frozen Ever After, and we'll check the wait time when we get there. All right, so we made it into the Frozen queue. It's showing 35 minutes right now. We'll keep you posted on that. But like I said, this is one of the ones we do hit early in the morning, because it's going to be at least an hour most of the day. So as you can see, the inside queue, all of the inside queue is open and being used right now. Last time we came through at rope drop, none of this was, there were no people that never went straight through here and straight into the entranceway over there. So 35 minutes is probably a pretty good estimate, maybe a little more. We'll see once we get on through. All right, so 20 minutes, we just passed right here where the standby line meets up with the lightning lane line. So it should move a little faster now. I'm thinking we'll probably be on in about 25 minutes. All right, 23 minutes, and we're headed to Arendelle.
Do you want to build a snowman? Come on, I know you do. Because it's an unselfish act of true love and full of frozen.
Frozen Ever After was a 23-minute standby wait. It was posted 35. We were on in 23 minutes, which is pretty good, which is why we strategize that early in the morning. If it's your priority and you don't do Genie Plus, and for us, we don't recommend Genie Plus at EPCOT. You can get a lot done without it. There's really only 2 rides that you really need it for. And that's Frozen Ever After and Remy's Ratatouille, which we're going to knock out before 11 o'clock. And so we don't recommend it for EPCOT because really you only need it for Frozen Ever After and Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, which we're heading over to right now because when we do those, we prioritize those early to get those out of the way. Also, we're walking through World Showcase right now, and you can tell there's not a lot of people back here, mainly because the festivals don't open until 11. Festivals don't open until 11, and so that's when you'll start seeing more crowds back in this area. So a lot of times it looks kind of bare back here with no people.
Right.
Yeah.
Slow until they start opening booths up.
That's right. So headed back to Remy's Ratatouille. It's showing the 25-minute standby wait right now, but we'll let you know what it's like when we get over there. Now, some of you may be asking what goes into calculating the standby wait time. Well, there's a couple of things, a couple of factors that you have to take into account. Number one is ride capacity. How many people can they fit on the ride at one time? Like with Frozen, you have the little boats, and you can really only fit 3 people per row, about 12 people per boat if you're lucky. That's probably maximum capacity. And then, so the thing about that, you can't really load a lot of people in there, and so it takes a little bit longer to get people in onto the boats. The second thing is, I kind of just alluded to that, is how fast you can load and unload guests on each ride vehicle. With Frozen, it stops and people have to get on and off, and sometimes it's not as easy to get people on and off those boats as it is with other attractions. And so that's another reason that the wait that goes into factoring the wait times. And then number 3 is you have to factor in Genie Plus, how many lightning lanes they have. And my guess, as far as I know, there's some controversy around does Disney inflate the wait times or not. For me, I don't think they inflate them. I don't think it's a conspiracy.
To trick you.
Yeah. But they do know how many people have snagged lightning lanes for that particular time period. And I do believe they up the wait time when they think when they anticipate more lightning lane people coming in. And so if they don't come in during that time, then your wait time is going to be a lot lower than what's supposed to. If they do come in and more come in than what's expected, then it's going to be a little bit higher. So for me, that instead of saying it's all a conspiracy for you to buy Genie Plus, it's just a matter of who they think's coming in, and who actually does come in. So that's just something we've kind of looked at. Not really any scientific evidence, just kind of anecdotal evidence of the stuff we've observed over the time, and I'm going to stick to that.
Unless somebody proves you wrong.
Until somebody proves me wrong. Also, if you haven't yet, like and subscribe here. Hit that notifications bell so you get notifications when all of our videos go up. Do give us a big thumbs up. It does help the channel, helps out the algorithm. YouTube pushes it out to more people when we do that. So if you wouldn't mind doing that, that would be greatly appreciated. Like I said, we're heading over to Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. We'll let you know what the wait time is when we get over there. Character meet and greet. There's Belle on our way to Remy's Ratatouille. All right, here we are at the attraction, and we're still showing a 25-minute wait.
Le chef Remy is waiting for you. Invité pour le dîner.
Yes, but what to prepare? Hein? Pour le repas idéal. Coq au vin? No. A simple omelet? Too simple.
What?
Mais oui, that's it!
Hey, what are you doing? Que manigancez-vous? Out of my way! Une à point, une bleue et une saignante.
Oui, petit chef.
Il va aussi me falloir rapidement 4 ratatouilles pour la carte.
Oui, ma chérie.
Remy's Ratatouille Adventure was supposed to 35 minutes and we were only 16. Again, we don't think it's a conspiracy. We just don't think as many lightning lanes as they were expecting were coming through at that time. But drop us a comment below. Let us know what you think sometimes the discrepancy in wait times are. If you have a different perspective, we know everybody does, and maybe you have some empirical evidence that we don't know, that we don't have.
Show them the time.
We're at
10:30.
yeah. We're at 10:30, so we've been just a little over an hour, about an hour and 15 minutes. We've already knocked out the two heavy hitters. It's usually going to have the longest wait times from the park. We've knocked those out already, and we're heading over to Soarin'. It has a 15-minute wait. Most of the rides, the rest of the day, we don't normally do Mission Space. Test Track is probably going to get up to 70, but 70 minutes. It's at 40 right now, but it normally gets up to 70. But we do single rider, and we're on and off in about 5 minutes. So Test Track will never be one that we're going to do standby or do Genie Plus for, because we always do single rider. If you don't mind breaking up your party, then single rider is really the way to go on Test Track. So we'll do that when we get over there. Right now we're heading over to Soarin'. Soarin' Around the World. It's 15-minute wait. We'll let you know what it is when we get over there. We get distracted by the characters. There's Pooh out there catching butterflies with his butterfly net. We made it to standby entrance of Soarin' Around the World, and it's still showing 15-minute wait.
Soarin' to tower. We are ready for takeoff.
So like we said, we were over here back in July for the opening of Food and Wine Festival. We hit a lot of the booths that day, but there were still some that we didn't hit because some were not opening up until later. But we're going to duck into Port of Entry to begin with, because I need to see if I can find a pair of sunglasses. I lost mine. Well, mine broke, and then the other pair that I had was also broken, so I need something I can actually put on my face. Well, didn't have anything in Port of Entry, so we're going to go over here to Disney Traders and see if they have any over here. This is Shimmering Sips. They weren't open last time. I think they opened like August the 15th. They got the guava cake, and then they've got beverages with alcohol here. You can also buy the corksicle stemless flutes here for $24. The Australia booth was also not open last time. It has the sweet and spicy gooseberry shrimp with lamb chop and lamington. This is the yellow cake with raspberry filling and chocolate and coconut. That sounds like it might be good. We skipped this one last time, but we're going to get the braised poutine here at the refreshment port. We have the traditional poutine, which we've already tried, the braised poutine, and then they also have the corksicle stemless flutes here as well. All right, so this is it. This is the braised beef poutine. Got the little relish on the top. Got the little cheese sauce, the cheese curds, the fries, and the braised beef in there. All right, so what do you think of the braised beef poutine? Braised. Let's try that again. All right, so what do you think? Yeah. So what do you think of the braised beef poutine?
Typically, I don't like poutine because I'm not a fan of the cheese curds, but I actually like this. Maybe because all the other stuff was kind of like downplaying the cheese curds a little bit, but I actually liked it. I thought the braised beef was pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It did have mushrooms in it, which I don't like. I found that out the hard way. I did get a little taste of the relish, which had a pretty good pickle taste to it, which I like. I know relish is made from pickles, so that's why it tasted a little pickly. But couple of cheese curds I got were a little on the cold side, but other than that, I thought it was a pretty good dish. I don't think I would get it again, but I thought it was pretty good. I do prefer the traditional poutine they have here to this one, but
Typically, we are not on the same page on food, so
Yeah.
there you go.
there you go. Anyway, that's it, and we're gonna move on to the next booth. One thing we've seen a lot more of is characters just walking around, not in make character meet and greets, but just kind of walking around. This is Country Bear. They do have training for cast members who are starting to do characters, and they bring them to EPCOT to do that. And so that may be what they're doing here. But there's one there, there's one down there, and then there's another one down the way down there, and then a couple more on this side. It's always cool. Okay, so we stopped at the Joffrey's just outside the American Adventure and got the Nutty Mocha Caramel Cold Brew, which is the flavor for Food and Wine Festival. And I also got a signature frozen lemonade with blue raspberry added to it.
We've had this before, but it's that good.
All right, so we stopped at the China booth and we got a passion fruit bubble tea. So like we said this morning, we did frozen ever after this morning, and now it's a 75-minute wait, and it'll be there probably the rest of the day. They'll be at 75 minutes. So we're glad we got it early this morning. All right, so there you have it. We did do 3 attractions in the first 2 hours.
Yes.
Now we did hit the heavy hitters, like we said, the ones that are gonna have the longest wait times later in the day. And so we did get those done. So if that's your strategy, you want to hit those. You want to hit Frozen and Remy's early, so you have the lowest wait times throughout the day for those.
Imagine what we'd have done if we hadn't been 5 minutes late.
Yeah, we could have. Yeah, maybe snuck in one more attraction. Yeah. So hope you enjoyed also the booths we hit, the food we hit back at Food and Wine Festival. We enjoyed it, and there's a couple more booths that are going to open up in September, later on in the month. So we'll be back to
the 22nd.
Yeah, we'll be back to look at those after they open up. But that's going to do it today from EPCOT. If you want to see some more of our adventures, we're going to put a video right here that you can click. And don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notifications bell for updates when we upload new videos. That's going to do it today for Adventures on the Long Run. We're Joel and Christy, and don't forget, life is an adventure. Get out and enjoy it.